Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Cosmic Star Heroine. It's taking longer to bust out of this Mafia prison than I thought it would, but presumably we're gonna get out this episode. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if there's like 2 fights left. But we'll see. Are these the Gentle Bots? Gentle Robot. Not designed for combat at all, it claims. I am not prepared to take your word for it, game. I mean, they do have 4,000 hit points. Oh, my cat has decided to join me, has decided to attempt to chew on my headphone cords. This is becoming a regular occurrence. I have to wrestle with my cat while trying to record LPs. Makes things more challenging, I suppose. Less so with a turn-based game like this than with a more action-oriented game. Alright, let's just kick him. That was not a large amount of damage, Clark. These fights lately have really been underscoring the vast difference between lining up your best attacks when you're hype and buffed and targeting enemy weaknesses versus just throwing out attacks willy-nilly. The damage is not comparable at all. I mean, we're talking about the difference between doing thousands of points of damage or 1 to 200. So it's really starting to show how if you don't use this game's mechanics and strategize a bit, you're just not going to succeed. The damage is just not going to be there at all. Like, look at that. That is so low. That's at the heart, why even bother, almost point when you do damage like that. So it's really all about setting up the powerful combos or inflicting status effects, like stunning the enemy and charming them and that sort of thing. But I suppose you can see all of that for yourselves, so I don't know why I'm explaining it. Not to mention most of the people watching this probably have already played the game themselves. Okay, now that Clark is hype, let's use some electricity. Okay, the damage was not terrible. Cat, stop it. Like, if you want to sit on my lap, that's fine, but don't chew on my headphone cords, god damn it. Ah, pets. Yeah, let's try and charm him. Even the gentleman robot cannot resist Lauren's charms. That's pretty impressive. Alright, this guy is not going to survive for much longer. Alright, and now Clark is hype again. Immediately, sure. Go ahead and self-destruct on him. Fight's over anyway. Okay, maybe the game wasn't lying to me. I guess gentle robots aren't very built for combat. Still wrestling with my cat, which is why some of my control decisions look odd. Like walking into walls. Or are you a... That was a pretty funny conversation, actually. I was going to comment on it, but then I didn't really have anything to say to improve on it. Okay, here we go again. Let's go for the chain smoker first, I think. Cat, would you stop? How can I put a stop to this without just straight up throwing her off my lap? Which I'd rather not do because I try to be nice to my cat. I could put her in a headlock, which might sound mean, but she actually likes that. Cats like being put in very confined, squishy places. I don't know why, but they do. Cats are weird. Okay, let's see. Get the regen online. Man, that Rebirth song is incredible. I think it may be one of the best abilities. It's just so useful. Actually, you know what? For purposes of focusing down, let's use double team on this guy. I was hoping for a little more, but I guess that'll do. See if we can taunt them into attacking Sue some more. Looks like we can only hit one of them with spin, spin, spin. Alright, let's prepare for an uppercut on that guy. And actually, you know what? Let's save quit and then explode on them when we're hyped next turn. Let's see. What should Lauren do while she's hyped? Sure. No, let's charm. Let's charm the bouncer. Yes. Nothing and no one can resist Lauren's charm, it seems. See if we can make this guy vulnerable. Good. Now the uppercut should do some real damage. Yes, that was fantastic. And now, self-destruct Clark. Okay. And then that guy slaps himself. Why are you hitting yourself? Quit hitting yourself. Sorry that wrestling with my cat has made this take a little longer than it needed to. She is curled up in my lap in a bit more sustainable position now, so I think we're done with that for now. Let's get some abilities back, I guess. This guy's tough to disarm. I guess he does have 4 of them. Ah, hype again already, Clark. Alright, use Electrify then. Oh, that was pretty good damage. Oh, wow. Lauren nearly got taken out there. Okay, that gets us a free turn. And how many hit points does he have left? Still over 2,000. Dang. Honestly, Clark's randomized type meter is problematic. It makes it difficult to plan with him. Alright, go ahead and do a hype self-destruct. No offense, Clark, but we don't really need you for the rest of this fight. And now, a hype to drown, and we win. Laugh. Inflicts vulnerable on all enemies. That sounds pretty good, actually. Not to mention I like the flavor of that. That's pretty good. I've never really used Showboat. Maybe it's actually really good and I'm making a mistake by not using it, but I just never really factor it into my strategy. Oh, I didn't even realize that he'd gotten these new abilities. Is that because he got them while he wasn't in the party? I'll bet so. Wow, look at all this stuff. That's an insane amount of new abilities he's got that I just never even realized he had. I don't use Bolo Punch all that much, really. Let's try Combo instead of Bolo Punch. Okay, so much for my cat being content in my lap. She's trying to attack my computer now. Oh goodness, cat. Why are you like this? Why do you have to interrupt my recordings? Right, I was going to replace Showboat. Ground Slam. Earth damage in a small area. That sounds pretty good. Wow, all of these sound good. Sue has suddenly gotten, like, a much better set of abilities. Let's replace Rock Solid, too. I want to replace it with Below the Belt, Bum Rush, or Laugh. Those all sound pretty good. High damage but lowers user's defense by 50%. That's a pretty big lowering of our defense. So maybe Below the Belt. Okay, let's go with that. I would love to have Laugh too, but he has so many abilities to sound good. There's a lot of competition for those limited slots. I'm almost tempted to slot him in Dave's place now that he has that move set. Wow, 20,000 credits. Glad I didn't miss that. Any other chests? Alright. Oh, one more set of enemies. Let's go ahead and create a save. Looks like a boss encounter. It's a mob boss. Saib has stolen a fancy device from the API, you say? Someone set up us the bomb! Clark, maybe we could have just snuck by them if you hadn't opened your robot mouth. Okay, now my cat is attacking my hands. You are making me want to just kick you out of my office, cat. Okay, we've got quite the set of enemies to deal with here. A legitimate businessman. Let's maybe not start with him, because he has a lot of hit points. Shakes down children for their lunch money? Oh, how the mob has fallen. No, I meant to... God damn it. I meant to inspire Alyssa. I sometimes forget that it doesn't just default to her. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh well, we'll make do. Will the ground slam hit all three of these guys? Yeah, okay. Damage wasn't all that much, but wonder if I should actually save that for when Clark is hyped. Alright, so the enemy's damage doesn't seem real high, but they've got numbers for sure. Let's get that regen going. Alright, I'm a little sad I'm not inspired for this, but let's use the hype squad. Okay. Hit below the belt. Nice. Vulnerable and disarmed. You stunned Sue! How dare you. I didn't put Sue into counter mode. Okay, now... let's put poison on all these guys. Excellent. Alright, now a hype spin, spin, spin on that center group. Okay, I was hoping for a little more. Uh-oh, Sue's vulnerable. Okay, but the next hit was just a random hit from one of the mooks, so it wasn't that damaging, really. How about if we charm the mob leader, because that would be hilarious. Excellent. Even the mob leader is one of Lauren's groupies. Let's see. Oh wow, that guy is toast. Let's heal Sue, actually. Go ahead and combo this guy, see if we can recharge one of our abilities. Okay, it's a long time until Clark's next hype turn. And the mob leader shot himself. Well done to you, sir. Love makes people do strange things sometimes. No, let's toss a bomb on him. Why not? Alright, and now... let's do a hype double team on that guy. Instant kill. Honestly, that was overkill, wasn't it? I could have used that on one of these guys on the side. Oh well. Alright, since we already saved... okay, what next? What next? Can I stun the mob leader? Yes, perfect. Well, let's just focus down his remaining lackeys. Maybe I should have countered before that. Oh well. Definitely should have countered. Cool, cool. Let's have Alyssa get some of her abilities. Ow! Ow! Okay, ouch. My cat accidentally hooked me with her claw in a way that was actually very painful there. She has left my lap. Good. That was legitimately rather painful. Ugh. Let's see. Now that we don't have that clustered central group for our area affecting abilities. Let's heal Sue again, I guess. He's doing a good job tanking for us. I don't want him to fall. Doing such a good job, I really should put him into counter mode. Boy, that kick is so underwhelming. So it is getting hard to keep you on your feet, man. I guess that means he's doing his job. Alright, let's just finish this guy. Huh, this fight's taken a while, isn't it? Alright, let's get ready for another self-destruct. Okay, finally. We've got it down to just the boss man. Alright, let's wait till we're hyped before we self-destruct. Did he just make vulnerable one of my characters who was already vulnerable? Guess his AI script isn't that sophisticated then. Alright. Oh, I should have inspired myself. Oh well. Jeez, he still has over 3,000 hit points left. Quit being so stubborn, dude. You can see that your defeat is inevitable. Kind of sound like a villain when I say that, don't I? That was some damage right there. He's vulnerable, so I should try to make the next hit count. Okay, what to do for our next hit? Oh, is he not vulnerable anymore? Does that go away after a turn? Maybe it does. Maybe I should have taken advantage of it. I already charmed him, so I probably won't be able to again. I already stunned him, so I probably won't be able to again. He's already poisoned. You're kind of running out of your best abilities to use on this guy, Lauren. Alright, well, we disarmed him. Gonna want Alyssa to have something ready to go for hype mode. Alright, let's prepare to hit him with a hype uppercut next turn. Electrify should be getting kind of powerful now, right? Oh, he's dead. Spy sense increases cunning. That's the one that affects ailments, right? Sounds potentially useful, but probably not enough to replace any of my already existing abilities with it. Okay, I assume this is the end. If so, dang, it really did take a long time yet to get out of this place, so I'm glad I ended the last video where I did. Who blew this giant hole in the side of the casino? A cool cat! Okay, cool. Interesting. Well, we did some of it. Sounds like it was Side the Skimmeriks who blew the giant hole in the side, though. Alright, well, let's see. So I can change my party members now, huh? Clark, you're hilarious, and you are indeed a cool cat, but in terms of just pure usefulness, I kind of prefer Chan in the party, to be honest. It's still a tough call between Sue and Dave. Has Dave gained any new abilities in the interim? Looks like he has. Alright, we've got Distributed Denial of Service. Inflict stun on all enemies. Dang, that sounds pretty good. Oh geez, I missed some of these. Look at all this stuff. Bandwidth. FAQ. Breach. Stun on all enemies sounds honestly pretty incredible. Maybe you replace Confound? Because that's only on one enemy, so DDoS is basically just a straight up better version of that. It's still the case that I think Sue... I mean, obviously Sue's a better tank, and he might have better base damage potential, but I really think Dave has the better versatility. He's obviously not nearly as cool as Sue, but if I'm going to be playing at Heroine mode, I gotta prioritize effectiveness over anything else. Huh, I was kind of interested in that new shield I got, the Luck Shield. Free item use and random damage. Those do sound interesting. You know, I'm so brilliant that I only just now realized that in addition to the abilities they give you, these shields have stats. They improve your attack power, it looks like. Your physical and your, I'll call it magical attack. Like this Techno Mage is 38-48. This luck is 100-120. That's a huge difference. I mean, holy cow, how have I only just now noticed this? You know, even though the bonuses on this one kind of suck, though, that Void Bullet and Void Blast are incredibly strong. So I'm not convinced I want to swap it out, even though its stats are so awful. How good is the Techno Mage by comparison, though? 38-48. I mean, it's not like it's in the hundreds. Wow, the C is... Okay, no, it's none is 1-1. And that regen song is just too good to not use the song shield. Not to mention, it's basically just perfect for Lauren. Okay, so right now I'm kind of trying to decide whether I want to keep the dark shield on Dave or to put on the Techno Mage. It does have better stats. Fire damage, water damage, electric damage, but it doesn't really say how much. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to experiment with switching out Dark for Techno Mage, and we'll see if it works for us. We'll see if we like it. Okay. Sorry for that delay. RPGs are like that sometimes. For a second I thought I was going to have to fight you, what with your aggressive stance there, buddy. Just keep walking. There's that thing again. There's no way that's an accident. Is that thing spying on me? That's got to be put there intentionally. I may have been the source of most of that commotion. Looks like we can't go back inside Enzo's mansion. Ah, okay. So, Saib the Skymarex went that way, huh? Can we cut him off if we take the subway? That should be faster, right? Let's go. Okay, I don't think any of these people have had their dialogue updated. Actually, you know what I just realized? I don't think that I have given my cat her linner, as I call it. Sort of halfway between lunch and dinner. Maybe that's part of the reason she was being a bit of a brat. Just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and feed her real quick. This will only take a minute. Here you go, girl. Now be good. Sometimes I feel like I have a 2-year-old, though I'm pretty sure a cat is far less annoying. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I should check in with the sheriff. Only 6 times. That actually is pretty lucky considering how many times it happened to me. Alright, so let's go back into town. Okay, right, this is the general store. Alright, yeah, most of the NPC dialogue hasn't been updated. Yeah, there was this dude who really hates the Skymerex, however you say that. Okay, right, the sheriff's office was on the west side of town, I forgot. For some reason I was thinking it was in the east. This is it, right? Nope, this is the hotel. Good grief, I don't remember anything. This is the sheriff. Oh, wait, we want to do that? Okay. Sure. Is this a side quest? Oh, okay. Interesting. You better be worth it, dude. You just cost me 20,000 credits. Extra damage to robotic enemies. That sounds pretty good if I'm in an area with robotic enemies. Was that your husband? Okay, it was. She really doesn't like her husband very much, does she? Marital bliss it is not. Okay, so I can report to the sheriff. That's cool. Got a sheriff shield. I would have liked credits, but... Well, let's see what's on this sheriff shield. I think he just zinged his own deputies. Alright, sheriff shield. Good stats. Inflict, disarm, and stun, arrest, deputize, charm, and power up. Seems pretty good. However, is it good enough if I want to replace any of these? Well, luck maybe. 98, 88 versus 100, 120. I guess let's keep the luck shield for now. Alright, well, I don't think there's likely anything else to do here in town. I can real quick check in the hotel to see if that painting thief is still here. Looks like most of these NPCs are the same. Are you still just hanging out here? You sure are. Okay, you literally don't have anything new to say. This game doesn't update random NPC dialogue very often. I don't really mean that as a real complaint. It's not a big deal. Just an observation, really. Well, let's lastly check in at the casino real quick. I doubt anything has changed here either, but I'll check. I'll bet. Oh right, it was actually the saloon that I wanted to go to, not the casino. I'm being silly. Saloon should be this building, yeah. What you looking at, punk? Clark, you say? What if I put Clark in the party? Alright, Dave, make room for Clark real quick. He is a much cooler cat than you. The king of groove. There's no different dialogue if I have Clark in my party. Come on, game. You can do better than this. Does the piano bot have anything to say? Doesn't seem so. Yep, we've got the psychopath. Is that a weird demon bat thing still flying up there? Yeah, it is. Seriously, that's got to be put there intentionally, and there was that other one as well. It's like... Yeah, that would be Cthulhu. We fought him. It didn't go well. It's like we're being spied on. Okay, well, nothing has really changed here except that we were able to get a reward from the sheriff, and we freed that one engineer for 20,000 credits, so hopefully we'll be able to make use of his ability at some point. And I guess with that, it's time to return to the surface so that we can pursue Saib the Skymarex and see if we can get the Lumina device from him. That's going to be coming up next time. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.